so many fascinating things you can learn. Yeah, the Japanese meta has always been really weird. It's always been really weird and really fun. I'm definitely a big fan. Definitely going to burn the midnight oil to watch that. I believe it's a Kuramasa. So that's usually the tournaments that like pull together a lot of names.
Gotcha. I would watch Japanese sets more. I mean, the big thing is I don't have a lot of time to watch sets to begin with. So usually when I am watching it, I'm watching a local when I'm not there.
That's fair.
Yeah. That being said, though, we got the costume out for Halloween. I don't know.
You say is the character from Tokyo Revengers. There we go.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I still think it looks like Regan from Mob Psycho 100. So I'm gonna keep saying it's Regan from Mob Psycho.
He's got the slacks and the button up and the tie and everything with the blonde hair. So that makes sense. He's anime businessman.
Exactly. You were saying earlier it's business casual SoulArts.
Oh. All right, so we're gonna start off on FD. As far as sorties go, that makes some sense.
Yeah, the fact that these are both characters that like to streamline a lot of matchups to how well can I juggle and then how well can I edge guard. These are two players that really fit into that. It makes sense for them to start FD because they're just going to completely cut the foreplay and go right into, this is my game plan, I am executing it, and you are going to shake my hand.
Yeah, I'd say both of them are pretty similar in what they go for, just as players. I mean, Mr. E is just on a crazy level with that. He has some of the best ledge trapping, or best edge play I've ever seen, honestly. It's sort of insane what he does sometimes to players.
Like, I feel like the one big difference here is going to be from the character perspective. SoulArts having a very good understanding of how to adjust properties with Shulk, and then answer in turn where he does find reversals because of that. And then from a player perspective, E having almost inhuman level reactions are going to allow him that opportunity to find opportunities where most players would get thrown off by Shulk at changing colors.
Wow, this is a cool song. What is this?
This is, if I remember correctly, this is Hitch. It's from one of the Tekken games. I think Tekken 4, but don't quote me on that part. It is a Tekken song, though. That part I know.
Does sound like a Tekken song. Anyway, we're going into Game 1. SoulArts versus Mr. E. Shulk versus Lucina. And let's see what happens. SoulArts immediately pulling out that speed art. I gotta remember to say art, not Minato.
Yeah, it'd be kind of wild to imagine Shulk running around with 5 different swords.
I think that'd be sick.
That would be horrifying. That thing is huge.
Yeah, but I can. Oh, that. Nope, never mind.
Almost.
Yeah.
If he wasn't in shield art, that would have been curtains.
But I think this is going to be a very patient game as well. That being said, SoulArts without a jump, he's dead? Yeah. Even jump art can't do that. That being said, like, it's going to be very slow-paced neutral up until it gets on the ledge. Then it's just going to be, you know, it's like if you're talking about like a zoner versus zoner matchup, you say it's a battle of, what would you say? Not attrition. What's the word?
Oh, war of attrition.
Yes, a war of attrition. That it's sort of the same thing here, except on the ledge.
I mean, when you consider like projectile characters are going to want to keep you at that long range, whatever the maximum is of their projectiles. Very much the same concept to be found here, where we have an even game. It's because SoulArts tried to play at the very edge of his sword. Like, having that understanding of swordplay is going to be really important, but that's an unfortunate SD.
Yeah, had speed art on board. I think he
just piloted the Shulk out of control.
Yeah. That may happen from time to time. Either way, SoulArts was able to bring it back before from that first stock, so let's see what happens. Yeah, both of them playing super patient and neutral, though.
Finds his way back on the ledge because of backslash. I think it was really smart because E couldn't really find a proper response in time with that one. Although E is not the one playing off the heel right now. It's very much SoulArts who is bleeding on last stock. Having the shield art promptly beaten out of him.
All right, that being said, though, Mr. E on the ledge here. Let's see if SoulArts can do something about it. No!
That's heck in place.
Yeah.
That's all she wrote for game 1. All right. Outside of the SD, it didn't look too bad for SoulArts, so as long as he can recompose himself, game 2 may have a different result.
I would imagine, you know, in this sort of matchup, it's very hard for Shulk to come back from a deficit like that. You have to really, you know, call out a lot of your opponent's stuff, and Mr. E is...
Ooh.
Is he taking out the Byleth? No way.
So he did this in his previous set on stream, and it looks like he's going to do it now. However, this I don't think is as good of a call as we saw earlier.
No,
so,
definitely not. Shulk is a character I feel that you have to know the matchup, you know. Well, there are a lot of things about Shulk that are very basic. You know, your main game plan is stuffing out jumps and stuff.
One thing that helps a great deal is that Shield Art's going to get you out of a lot of proper kill confirms for Byleth. And also, the angle that Shulk's approaching you in is just shallow enough that you don't have to worry about up B ripping you out of the sky. And if you're quick enough on the trigger, you don't have to worry about getting anti-aired by up tilt or forward tilt.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Like this
especially
matchup,
with that range of Monado. But that back air is going to take it. Mr. E on the call out with the jump in. SoulArts has got to mix that up a bit more if he doesn't want to be called out for that. Smash Monado on board. The shield's going to be forced out. I said Monado again. Smash Arts.
it's all good.
Yeah.
It's going to be happening very quick, especially when you consider... Oh,
that's not death.
Yeah, no. If he had literally just like 7 more %, he was gone.
Is that how it works? It's percent based, what it does?
Once you have like, I think the range is like 55 to like 60 of that nature, that's where it starts to go for shooting you downwards instead of getting the leap off. But even then, like some characters can come back from that. In a position like that, though, it would have been very bad.
Yep, but SoulArts going to bring it back to 2-2 apiece. Yeah, he's got to use that double jump, as you just saw before, to really bait out some sort of option from E, get the whiff punish, because this shield is not letting SoulArts get any big hits. It also seems like there's a bit of a spacing issue coming out from SoulArts. He missed an F-tilt at the ledge before that would have gotten the kill. He's missing these whiff punishes just by a hair.
There's a very awkward spacing game in this matchup because, unlike most characters, Byleth does have the range in his tools to be able to respond to Shulk. Like, we've seen really good use of forward air and back air. In that situation, fell not.
Snipe.
Looking real good from E. He was hunting for that all the last time we saw this Byleth. But, like, Byleth does have the tools to answer as far as range is concerned. So it's a matter of taking advantage of kill power and speed.
Great read, though.
He charged up for a little bit, too. Like, he handed him that one.
100%. It's what we call a hard read.
Well, that was a fantastic opportunity for SoulArts to
and now he's in the lead.
Yup.
That's crazy. Oh, and he's taking it. He's going. Gets the read on the neutral tech. JV, we're going to a game 3.
That last stock was just so viscerally played by SoulArts. Every button had a purpose. The little bits of charges on the smash attacks from where it started to where it ended was just fantastic.
Listen, SoulArts might not be as renowned as Mr. E, but he is a high-level player. He is a veteran of the game, and he knows what he's doing, and we saw that right there. So the force switch back from Mr. E. Where are we going this game 3 on the counter pick?
See, I think they picked into Town, if I'm not mistaken.
No, Smashville. I think Town would favor Shulk too much, just because of survivability.
No, I'm here for this, though. The smaller fields of play is going to benefit E greatly. We've seen how well he can deny center stage. Denying center stage gives you ledge control.
Oh, yeah. This benefits E's game plan. Like,
not again!
Oh, no.
This is the second time now we've seen that air dodge leading to an SD. And Mystery is probably the last person in this building you want to be giving free stocks to.
Yeah, we saw that game 1. It really did not work out well for SoulArts, but he's got Mr. E at the ledge. Never mind, the reversal coming out and back to neutral.
Oh, I think it was a smash attack.
Oh my god, only 44% on E. That's crazy. Never mind,
yeah,
27. Buster will decide differently.
Making good call-outs with Buster Art definitely can turn the tides of a stock very quickly.
Yeah, but he's sitting at 50, 194 off stage. no arts that are going to benefit for this kill.
It's just the neutral play that's going to have to benefit
100%.
SoulArts. And he has been making good callouts in neutral. It's why we're seeing a lot of these stray hits and the corner carries sort of happen. But E's reactions have just been so good for helping him keep this lead and build the damage on as well.
Oh, going to use that dare to get off of the platform. Smash on board. Yep. Gonna catch the up B on Mr. E's regrab, and we're at 2-2 apiece.
Gotta be mindful of those, because just as effective as Lucina is at fighting at the ledge, so is Shulk. Oh, hold on. We save our jump, and that's just not close enough. The full stock behind now.
The thing is, SoulArts had to respect the counter there, and I think that was part of what did it. I don't know if he would still be able to recover, but that doesn't matter. We're going to talk about what's going on now. What's going on now is Buster is on board, and SoulArts is going to get quite a bit of damage off of that.
Unfortunately, that's a lot of shield damage brought about.
Yeah.
This is still very doable for SoulArts. He just needs to have, like, another, like, amazing stock.
Yeah, like that last stock in game 2, yep.
The problem is that we're looking at a very similar situation from game 1, where an SD just puts him so far behind because he takes that little bit of a lead and builds up such a good further lead from it. Like, look at this. It was practically tied percentages, but being a whole stock down lets E get a bit more aggressive. And because of that, we're looking at just about the end of game 3.
E is just such a disciplined player. Like, that is how I will describe his play style. He's a different type of player than Wizrobe would be in Melee, but he has that type of reaction-based discipline play that he has.
That's an apt comparison.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the response?
No, never mind.
Really forward tilt.
All right, so 162. SoulArts with Rage. Nope, gonna have his roll caught by that up tilt, and Mr. E with the 2 stock is gonna take it 2-1 to move on to winners finals, playing stock take.